Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Evan Carthy from evancarthy.com, and today is September 4th, 2020, and the market is going to close probably about half an hour or so. So, I want to get this out there real quick. It's on Monday. It's going to be Labor Day weekend here for the U.S. market. So, the S&P 500 and all the U.S. markets are going to be closed. So, if you're in the U.S., be safe out there. But anyways, without further ado, here's the S&P 500 and also the Russell 2000 because those are the markets that traded today. So starting off, let's review real quick what happened the night before. And what I was looking for in that last video I posted, I was looking for price to break out this orange line, which is just, I believe, a 38% fib fan right there level. To break out of that, you can see it had reached the pivot zone right down there. It had reached the pivot zone right down here. So when price did break out of right there, unfortunately I was already in bed asleep, but it went up, hit our target that we were looking for, or what I was looking for, about 34.76. And then to be honest, for Friday, I was expecting the market just to be kind of in a range, going back and forth after it had made a pretty nice size move down. But obviously the market had other plans in mind despite what I was expecting. Because once price hit that, then it basically, once 8:30 rolled around over here, which when the market opens my time, pretty much had a complete sell-off all the way down right here. And so what I was looking for trying to figure out the five-wave move down, but in the 5-minute chart, it wasn't fitting in anything. So I went down to the 1-minute chart, and that is where the trades of the day started coming from. Now, in here, this did trip me up right here. I took a loss right here because what I was looking for is, let's take this off of there. I was looking for this being 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this being the 5th wave right there, with this right up here being the target from that. So I was looking for that. Let's go adjust this thing so I can show you exactly what I was looking at during that time. So when the price broke out of this right up here, I didn't initially get into that right there. What I did, let me fix this here real quick, because that's the original target I was looking for going long for it right there. So when price, this red, yellow, and green lines right here, what these are the Fibonacci speed resistance fans right here. That's the red's at 38 level, yellow's at 50, green's 61.8. And the reason why it's red is it means you don't enter right there. That's not an entry zone. Yellow means an aggressive entry, and green means that's a safer entry to get into right there to right up to your profit target. So me being greedy, I was looking for to get in when the retracement started happening. Once it was in the aggressive yellow zone box right here, just be cautious. But I got in right there, then lower got in right there because I was looking for a double bottom for it to bounce back up. Obviously that didn't happen, and once that didn't happen, this adjusted it to being the 3, 4, and 5 waves, and we had a huge sell-off, overextended 5 wave all the way down here, because you can see this was the pivot zone box, and it got a little support down there, but then just kept on breaking way back down for it. So once that happened, I adjust this thing real quick, move this down here to the low, and the target we're looking for, there's the 3 and the 4 right there. Again, that's the 78.6 box. Again, that's the target level we're looking for. There would have been the aggressive entry get in right there. And since I already had that one losing trade right there, I was definitely gun shy. And so I was waiting for it to break into the green zone, the safer entry zone right there, which it did, and actually turned out to be a better entry than if you've gotten out here in the yellow zone box right there. So entered right there, got out right up here. So that was about, what was that? 33.70 up to about 33.80, and because the reason why there was also a trade going on right now in the Russell 2000, and I just didn't want to overextend myself in the market just in case I was wrong again in this trade. So I'll show you the Russell 2000 here in a second. But as you can see, the price just continued to go up, took a little bit bite back down, and then here recently went up, hit the profit target that we were looking for today for the S&P 500 once that formed. And then moving forward to next week, what this is starting to set up to be, maybe a five-legged move down here. You can see there's the first one, came on, hit the 38, hit the target box right there. And now it looks like it's starting to take off into an extension type of move right there. So we just start the Fibonacci extension level at the previous high, pivot high, and start just moving it up until it hits the 38% line, which, let's see, it does right there, hits that profit target, is right there, hit that profit target. And so this is currently what we are looking at right now. If price does come up and hit that profit target, we'll just keep on dragging it up. But at, let's see, there's 38 target. So what we are looking for at minimum for price to go up to make this be the fifth wave extension level is looking for price to come up here and hit about 34.60. That would be the pivot zone target box right there. Of course, price can go higher than that box. Excuse me, from what we saw earlier for it, but that's what we're looking for. Now, if price continues to go lower down here and breaks down into the 1-2 right here, then this obviously is not going to be a Elliot 5 wave right here. But if it does get support, comes back up and hits somewhere in this box right here, this will be a five-legged move, and we will start looking for at the beginning of next week a short down here to down here to around, currently from where it's at, around 34.35. So assuming all that happens, which isn't guaranteed, private market could continue to sell off as the market's closing right here, and if it does break below that, then obviously that is null and void, but that's currently what I'm looking for starting off for next week. Now for the Russell 2000 right here, we are actually in some very interesting spots. So the first one is there is a longer term five-legged move down here. As you can see, price did somewhat respect the pivot zone box right here, bounced off of it, and just recently entered into the green zone, which is the buy zone right there. So I'm not getting into it right now before the market's fixing to close right here, but we'll be looking for it when the market opens, either I think is Monday night when the market opens, looking to get into it and go long. And the exit we're looking for is this green line right up here, which is going to be about 1562.7, which is again just the 3478.6 level right here. There you go. You can see right here there's the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the fifth one way down here. And so yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. But as you can see, as people are starting to take their profits and not holding it into the long weekend session over here, hopefully it provides an even better entry opportunity for when the market does open Monday night going into Tuesday morning. And so that's the long term. And then what happened today, I'll tell you what, let me just change this real quick to no background. So it's let's see here. Oh, well, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll just delete it. No big deal. So again, what happened here today, had to go into the 1-minute chart to look for the trade setups here for the Russell 2000 for it. So knowing that, I was looking for price to come down once this decline started right here to go into this pivot zone box right over here, as you can see right over there, 0, 1, 2. There's 3. It actually goes down lower over there. So actually fit it down perfectly right over there. Fit it perfectly within it. So I was looking for, once this market started selling off, to at minimum come down in this box somewhere right over here. And again, just like the S&P 500, using 5-minute chart, I could not find the wave moving down for it. So moved over to the 1-minute chart, and I highlight a circle right there because that's the high for it. So then you see I have a 1, 2, and just like the S&P 500 right over here, it started creating all these different levels moving down. But I did learn from my earlier mistake in the S&P 500 and was just waiting for it to break out into the green rather than being aggressive. So right around that time when I got into the S&P 500 right here, this setup also initiated right here. So I got in right here, took that small profit there in the S&P 500, and then just rode this one out some more. I wish I had held it all the way up there, but I got out when price is sitting right up here because, again, what I was expecting, which was wrong, was more of just kind of consolidation. I was looking for it to just bounce around this box some, and then when Monday opened up for it to go up and hit this target, obviously that was incorrect for it, but it is what it is. And so when price broke it down out into the green, that would have been the preferred entry. And then, of course, in a perfect world, you hold it right up here into the target level we're looking for. There's the third 3-4 wave right there, and that's a 78.6 retracement of that. Price come up there and hit that just a little bit ago, so had two really good trades here, both in the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000 that are now done and over with. And so then the Russell 2000, to be honest, it's just stair stepping up right here. You have coming up. I'll tell you what, let me delete this thing right here. You have it up, hit the target right up there. So you just keep dragging it up. 38, hit the target. Hadn't hit the 38 yet. Came back down, hit the 38, hit the target. So what this could start to be, just like the S&P 500, this could be the extension move that we're looking for to create that 0, 1, 2, somewhere 3, 4. I have to go back there and look at that closely and create that fifth wave right up there. So just waiting for that to close. If it does continue to go down and breaks down into this underneath that one wave right there, then obviously that's not going to be a the potential for it to be a 5-wave Elliot move, where we're looking for shorten it here of either Monday night or Tuesday next week, be null and void, and we just have to wait and see what setups present itself moving forward for the market. But oh, you know what? I apologize for that. Let me go back, because actually there is a really good entry, and now that I just remembered it, I just totally forgot since I was talking about it. So let me show you what I will be doing starting off Monday night or Tuesday. So using this thing, let me get rid of these things. Let me get rid of that. Make sure that's pretty close to being on it. Yep, okay. So actually, let me reverse course here, because there actually is a trade setup that I am looking for starting off Monday night or Tuesday. So as you can see from this longer term 5-legged move up here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse down here at the bottom of the pivot zone box. Went into the yellow box, it means caution, you can get in right there, but then just recently closed into the safe entry zone right up here, and it also hit this target right there. So fortunately it has started selling off some, and I'm hoping it continues to sell off and people are taking any profits that they have going into the weekend, because when the market opens up Monday night, we'll be looking at going long, and the target we're looking for is going to be right up here at 1562.6. So there's that. Again, just a 78.6 target from the third and fourth wave move right there. That's why I draw it with the green line for it. So that is how I'll be looking to trade the Russell 2000 for that setup here going into it next week. And then for the S&P 500, again, just waiting to see what's going to happen, what's going to shake out, see if it is going to be a Elliot 5-wave move, so we can start looking for shorten it. And but hopefully the market just kind of rattles around here for the next 15 minutes or so, and so it creates an even better entry for me going into next week. So anyways, take care out there. Have a great weekend, and talk to you soon.